Aries, thanks for visiting. This is your weekly reading for November the 20th to November the 26th. And as I always say, if you like this reading, please like or subscribe or make a comment if that's what you'd like to do. Now, I have everybody in the whole world using power tools, fixing the road, fixing outside, doing whatever they're doing, all out today to be around me when I'm doing this recording. So I'm going to try again. This is what I always say. I always have these people doing this. I'm going to try and concentrate as much as I possibly can, and hopefully it won't disturb you too much. But yes, I'm just going to have a go and off we go. So yes, I have everything shuffled and ready. So let's start your reading for Aries. So the first card you have your past is the Eight of Wands. So yes, you've been trying to work on a project is what I'm seeing, and you've been really rushing actually trying to get this thing finished because you really just want to get to the finishing line and you're really pushing it. So you're still working on this probably now. Just be careful not to rush things because I'm seeing that you're feeling a little bit impatient with this. And yes, that's what Aries is like. They're impatient. I'm like that too. But I'm just seeing that this is something new. This is something you've never actually worked on before, you've never done before. It's like a new thing. And yeah, you're a little bit nervous about this. But yeah, take your time because, because this is a new thing, you're not experienced in this. And also because, I'm seeing some mistakes could happen if you rush. And I think you know this, so just try and take your time, even though you're desperate to get to the finish line with this. Just be careful of rushing because I'm seeing mistakes if that's what you do. So yes, the next card you have, your past, is the Ace, not the Eight of Swords, the Ace of Swords. So yes, I'm just seeing that over the last week and maybe longer, you've had a lot of doubts about yourself. And Aries people are viewed as being a bit bold and a bit in your face, and they can be like that. But what I'm saying is, sometimes things can be different on the outside to what's on the inside. And you were feeling different on the inside. You weren't feeling quite yourself on the inside, even though you're appearing to be quite bold on the outside. And yes, you just haven't been feeling your usual self, not your usual bold self anyway at this time. But you were working hard to get out of this mindset because you knew you had so much to achieve and you're trying to get this thing finished and you weren't going to let anything stop you. So that's like a typical Aries, I'm supposed to say. You're just trying to rush and get this thing finished and nothing's going to get in your way. So, but just take your time, be careful. I'm seeing that there could be some mistakes if you rush. So yes, the last card you have your past is the Four of Pentacles. So I'm just seeing a situation where you're trying to hold on to someone in love. You're really hanging on to them. And I'm just seeing that your head could have been in two minds actually about someone. You weren't sure about someone for some reason. And this is someone, this is someone who you're involved with. This is a romantic interest, someone you might be in a relationship with, or you're talking to, or you care about in that way. Your head wasn't sure is what I'm seeing, but your heart wanted to hold on to them. Or maybe it was the other way around. Maybe your heart wasn't quite in it, but your head wanted to hold on. It was one or the other, like that. So you're in two minds, but then deep down you did want to hold on to this person. But you're still not sure. You still weren't sure at this time. So, if you're still in this situation, just try to get some clarity because you need to work out whether you want to go one way or the other way with this person, because it's just not fair on either of you. It's not fair on them to keep on, going backwards and forwards, not knowing what you want and keeping them wondering. And it's not fair on you either. Either, get together or just decide to move on. That's what I'm seeing. I mean, that sounds harsh, but yes, it's not fair to just keep this going on and on if it's not, if it's just not working. And if it is, let them know, go toward them. So yes, the first card you have your present is the High Priestess. So this is showing me that you need balance, and you know that you need to follow your instincts with this person in the Four of Pentacles. But you're not sure what your instincts are. That's what I'm seeing, because you're so mixed up with your head and your heart. It's like, it could be like you've had a lot of time spent with this person and you have a lot of background, a lot of memories with this person that you've shared with them. But your feelings aren't the same. It's something like that. But then you're thinking, well, feelings can't always be exactly the same all the way through a relationship. Feelings go up and down. And so you're just really unsure about this whole thing. And yeah, you're just finding it hard to follow your instincts. And I don't know, maybe there's something about this situation that you're not seeing or you're not wanting to see. So maybe you don't want to lose this person, but you're not sure if they're for you either. It's really confusing. There's a lot of confusion going on here. You know, but because you've got the High Priestess, this is probably about, you know, it's about spirituality, it's about instincts. And if you can't follow your instincts, maybe just go and meditate or be by yourself and really just think about what you want. But make up your mind one way or the other. You're going to have to do this anyway sometime. So the next card you have your past is the Five of Pentacles. So I'm sensing that at this time you could be pushing people away, or maybe leaving people out. And I'm not seeing this is about the same person in the High Priestess. Maybe this is, you know, you're just pushing people generally away. Maybe you're just so busy, you have so much going on, you're stressed about this person, this relationship, and this project and everything else, and you just don't have time for people. So you're not communicating properly with people around you, and maybe you're not answering calls or something, or maybe you're just not, you're not getting back to people, and maybe when you speak to people you're not actually having a lot of conversation with them, you're just having a little bit, as you know, as little as you can get away with. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, so that's what's happening at this time. So the last card you have your present is the Five of Swords. So even though you've been limiting some contact with people, I'm seeing there's someone who hasn't spoken to you for a while who is going to come and speak to you. They're going to come back and talk to you. Now this is probably over the phone, could be email, but I'm thinking it is over the phone, because what I'm seeing is that you can't avoid talking to this person, or maybe you can but you just feel that you can't. You know, it could be they call and then you see their name on there and you think, oh, should I answer this or not? And you think, oh no, I really have to answer this. It's something like that. So then you end up talking to this person, and what I'm seeing is this person really means well, but they could say something that makes you feel a bit hurt actually. I'm not saying they're meaning to hurt you, but yes, whatever they say goes around and round and round inside your head for a while, and you can't get it out of your head. But try to get it out of your head, because I'm seeing that this person isn't trying to hurt you on purpose. They're a bit clumsy with the way they say things. That's what I'm seeing. So just, you know, they don't mean to. They just come and put their foot in it a bit. So just forgive this person. They don't mean to hurt you. That's what I'm seeing. So the first card you have for your future is the Queen of Pentacles. So yes, at this time you're just going to be a lot more a lot more powerful. You're going to be a lot more powerful than you realize. You have a lot of power, a lot of strength behind you. And even though you haven't felt this way, you have felt that, you know, you're quite emotional, you have all this stuff going on. You want to appear to be strong, but you feel that you're not really. And you're a lot stronger than you think. That's what's coming up here. So you're a lot more powerful than you realize. And someone in your more distant past could have taken something from you or left you with less. I'm seeing something like that, like they've taken something from you. So they could have physically taken something away. It could have been money, or it could have been things from your home or something like that. Or they could have taken away something internal. So it could have been something like they took away some of your confidence, or it could be both. It could be all of these things. But I'm feeling that something was taken away from you, and you're having some sort of battle with this, or you're going to have some sort of battle with this. This is in your future. So it could only be an internal battle. You could be battling your feelings about them inside yourself. You could be really angry with them, something like that. But actually you're a lot more powerful than you think in this situation. I keep seeing that you're powerful, but you don't realize quite how powerful you are. And I'm seeing a situation where you'll come out on top in the end. So I'm also seeing this conflict has been going on for a while, but you will come out on top. You are powerful, but you just don't see it at this time. So the next card you have in your future is the Six of Pentacles. So you have a lot of pentacles here. You have like pentacles everywhere, and you also have swords everywhere at the moment too. So there's a lot about, you know, this work project, difficult social interactions, all sorts of things like that going on. Yeah, so yes, again, I'm seeing that there was a time that you went through that you were feeling a bit lost. That's what I'm seeing. So you're a bit lost in everything really at this time. So I don't know if you're really depressed, but you're really down and you just weren't yourself at this time. And this is actually following from the Ace of Swords. That's what I'm seeing, because on the surface you appeared to be really strong, like an Aries, but you didn't feel strong on the inside. But now, coming into your future, this time in your future, you're going to be really working your way out of this. I'm seeing a little space, so you're going to be kind of digging your way out. And you're going to be feeling a lot more stable because of this. And I'm also seeing that you're going to be helping someone or teaching something. So you're either going to be teaching a class, or maybe even teaching one person, or tutoring, or it could just be something that you've learned that you're telling someone something about. Or you could be reading something from a book or something, but you're going to be teaching somebody something. That's what I'm seeing. So the last card you have for your future is, yes, the Four of Swords. So at this time you're going to be thinking about this person in the Four of Pentacles. And yes, what I'm seeing is that you're going to have, you're going to just have to make this decision by yourself. I'm not seeing they're clear about this, what they want either themselves. So you're both in this situation where you're not clear on what you want from this relationship, or even if you want to continue with it or not. You're just really, really mixed up. You both are, that's what I'm seeing. And yes, maybe they're just not telling you what they want either. But you'll just be by yourself thinking really carefully about this at this time before you make this decision. So you are taking on this advice in a way from the High Priestess, telling you to just go by yourself and just think about this. So you are going to do this before you make a decision. So that's a good thing to do. So yes, Aries, I hope this resonated. But these are general readings. As I say, they won't always resonate with everyone. But if you like this reading, please like or subscribe or leave a comment, as I always say. And yes, thank you so much for watching.